Hi everyone, how are you doing today? In this video, we're going to be unboxing some books that I got off of eBay. These are religious related books, so if that's not your cup of tea, feel free to tune out, but I am really excited about this. And without further ado, let's just open the box. Seems to be really well packaged. I gotta stand up here. Alright. Some nice paper padding in there. That's my charging cable you see there. Try to get that out of the way. Alright. These are the New King James Version Bible journals. And I was super happy to find this on eBay because it was a lot more affordable than getting it off Amazon. So that was something I felt like I had to just go for it because I probably wouldn't see that deal again. But I've been wanting, so for those of you who have watched my Bible reading video that I did a while back, I really like reading the Bible in more of a natural reading setting, if that makes sense. So previously I had gotten a New King James Bible that is single column or reader friendly, and this is sort of the same idea, except this one has the additional benefit of the journaling space and also the having each book on its own, which I think is really nice. Just helps you focus, and I think the print is a nice size too, but let's have a look. So here's Matthew, and each journal has this really nice quote on the front. So there's a bit of introductory information, and then goes into the book of Matthew, and on one side you have the scripture, and then on the other side a blank space to write. And I really love this format because it's far more closer to what you would see in other book formats. The font is a wonderful size, and you just can really feel like there's no distractions. It's just very, very clear and easy to read. So I'm really looking forward to that. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to use the journaling pages a lot. In fact, if they had published these with just the text, I probably would have purchased that instead. But there's something nice about having this. At one point, I actually did try to start a Bible journal. Oh, look, there's some extra pages at the end, too. I tried to start a Bible journal a few years ago, and I was doing it for a while, journaled a bit in Genesis, but I didn't really keep up with it, and I think part of that was I just, that was me, like I didn't feel like doing it, but also having to carry multiple books has never been my forte. Like even my commonplace books that I've been trying to use, to be honest, I haven't been keeping up with that as well as I would like. So I don't know, it's nice to have that built into the book. Let's have a look at the other ones here. The Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life a ransom for many. Mark is a very, one of the easier Gospels to read. So if you've never read the New Testament before, it's a good place to start. And then there's Luke, which is a favorite of many people. I think the Gospel of Luke has a lot more about people, people in Jesus's life. More of a personal side of that story. And then my favorite gospel is John. And John is, to me, like really poetic. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things were made through him, and without him nothing was made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not comprehend it. And then Acts, the story after Jesus' resurrection and ascension. So yeah, that's really nice. I guess I should open the other one and just take a quick look at it. I don't know if I'm going to go through all the books right now. Now, the other thing that I noticed about this series, which is kind of an interesting design choice, is the color, so they're all gray, and the color gets darker towards the end of the series. So the very first books of the Bible are like this light gray, and then just kind of gradiates a little bit to the end of the New Testament, this nice charcoal gray. Whoever did the design for these books was really quite thoughtful about it, I think. And I don't know, it's not something that I used to think about much with Bibles, but I think it's actually really important. I mean, of all the books that you want to be really nice, right? You really like scripture to be nicely presented. I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God to salvation for everyone who believes. I would say this is more or less pretty similar to the other New King James version that I have, as far as I can tell. This translation has section headers, although I'm not sure they're the same in every printing of the New King James version. So that's just something to be aware of. But I kind of like it myself. And then let's take a look at, I want to look at Hebrews, but it's really in the middle. Let's see if I can get it out without any trouble. The only problem with box sets is it can be a little tricky sometimes. I've really been appreciating Hebrews in the last year or two. I think there's a lot of really encouraging and helpful wisdom in Hebrews about suffering. Just a lovely book to come back to if you're going through some stuff and need some insight there. And here's Revelation. Yeah, it's interesting they have a little like contextual information at the beginning of each book. To be honest, I don't typically read those parts of Bibles. I kind of just look things up later if I feel like I want to know something, but that might be an interesting starting point for more research. So yeah, that is the New Testament Bible journals. I'm very happy with this, and I am really looking forward to rereading the New Testament with these journals. And Yeah, I'm really grateful to the seller too for making it really affordable. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I will see you next time.